All right, let's start with this. 2. Let's do 3. Can I do a light onto those half posts? I can. Hey, welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here. What happened to the lights? Anyway, welcome back, everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we are back with another episode of No One Survived. All my stuff is off. All right, let's get you on. All my power's working, but everything is shut off. Let's see what the batteries are looking like. Pretty much all charged up, except for this one. We were working on that one. I guess we'll need to get this thing fired up again. And do we have anything on us? We don't. So let me split that in half. I'll take 2 of them and put it in here. That'll give me 1,200. Yeah, there we go. Charge you back up. Get that going again. Nice. Nothing else is running, so we're not losing power on that stuff. And then what I want to do today, it is, we got back. I'm thirsty. Let me go get some water. I always see that little blood drop looking thing, and I think it's blood. And I'm just thirsty. Really quick, before we drink any more water, I noticed I had this on me. Let me go ahead and drink that up. Let's drink these up, too. All right, there we go. Now we can use those up, save our water. We got some extra water we need to get out as well. I'm still waiting for it to get a little bit lighter out, but before we do stuff. So that's clean water. This is all clean over here, I believe. Yeah, let's get all the clean water on the side. Yeah, we got, that's clean, that's clean. We don't need all this water on us. And we got seeds, we got zombie hands, we got electronic stuff that we're going to break down. Because I want to put some more lighting up top. That was part of the issue that we've been having with up where the helicopter is. And I haven't been able to get the lighting up there. We got 1 electronic part for that one. 2 for that one. Yeah, I have an idea, and I'll put your name up here, so thank you for the suggestion of how to fix that lighting problem. And I think now that I got those broken down, up here, we haven't been able to place them on this, but maybe there's something else I can build that will allow me to place it on that. So let's take a look. Maybe just like a wooden post, something like that. Let me try this. I wonder. Oh, it's in the freaking. Let me try this. Well, let me do it, but only on the edges like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we can put one here. Let's put one there. It's gonna be a little tricky. I don't want to put too many. These are tall posts. Maybe we can find something smaller. Is there like a shorty post? What is that here? Hand guard. What is that? Oh, look at this. Maybe it goes on here. Let's try this. Can I shove that in the corner where that torch is? Let me get rid of that torch. And I want to try that little thing right there. Where's the torch? Let's go ahead and demolish you. Watch my wall disappear. Oh, I got sticks back and cloth. Let's get rid of this too. And this one. It'll be getting lighter out here in a minute, and you'll be able to see a little bit easier what I'm doing. Probably help if I had some more torches lit up here. But but I'm thinking, like, if I do that shorty post, where did I see that? Hand guardrail. It takes 1 plank. So if I put that in a corner, and then I build it, we don't have any planks. Let's go grab some planks. I just wonder if I can attach the lighting to that. And if I'll do that around if I can. That'll be cool. How many planks do we have? None. All right, I'll grab some logs. How many logs do we have? We got a few logs here. And now that we got some survivors, we got a lot of stuff crafted. Let's do 5 of those. Now that we got all that stuff going on, let's get that stick back out. You know, we can sit back and kind of do things to fix up this base now. You know, we've got the survivor houses. I want to build more stuff like that. You know, on the ground and all that around. But let's get this first thing of freaking planks first. And while we're waiting, let's get some of this stuff out of our inventory. So now we can get another zombie. We got 10 zombie hands. Not bad. Some more teeth. I'm sure we got more spoiled food. We got all those seeds I need to replant, too, I want to kind of do. But I'll put them there for now anyway. Got some fine fabric. And plastic and cement. Okay, got a little bit of extra 9mm ammo. I think that's for the gun that we're currently carrying, so I'm not going to go. We got 4 steel ingots. And let's get those. Oh, hold on. We got wire. And we got electronic parts. We got 20 electronic parts. Not bad. Man, we were like hurting. Like we couldn't find. We needed like 3 or 4. And I was like, oh my God, I can't find them. You know, now they're all over. We got 20 of them. All right, here we go. We got a bunch of planks. Let's get up top. It's getting lighter out. And we'll turn that power. I got to put that bag. That's empty. I need to get that back in the vehicle. Because I want to finish up that, which is cool. And I want to get that done. Now with that one in place, let's see if we can build a lighting unit to attach to that. Is it furniture? Yeah, here we go. Oh, damn. I wonder why it just won't let you attach to the fence. All right, that's not working. Let's look at something different. There's got to be something else we can build. Steel beam. No, I'm not going to go into that stuff. We're looking at the wood stuff. Wood beam. Oh, here we go. A wood wall. Ooh, I bet you we can attach it to that. Let me try this. Let me demolish this one. We're going to get rid of this. We got 4 planks back. Let's see if we can build that little half wall. Oh, come on, dude. We may need to get rid of the other rails in the meantime. Actually, let's unsnap it and move it around. Ooh, wonder why this won't let me build this wall. Do I need support. All right, let's try this. Let's get rid of that. It's a column, absorbable column foundation floor. Huh. I thought for sure that would work. Can I build this one? Not that I can build a stone wall up here, but all right, let's do this. Let me get rid of this. And now with that one out of the way, maybe we got a little bit of room. This will snap in, maybe. Huh. And I don't want to build these tall... Now, if I can build a small wooden post... I don't want to build a big one, though. Wooden column, 1/3. Oh, dude. Dude, that's what I freaking need. All right, let's... If I build that there and that there... Let me demolish this. We'll do the small one again. Oh, the other thing's in the way. Oh, hold on. Okay, now let's try that. All right, let's get that away. Let's see if we can... If I build this, and I need a log. Damn, I need a whole log for one freaking little beam? You know how much wood that's going to take? But it'll look good in the end, I guess. I don't know. Let me take 5. All right, let's start with this. 2. Let's do 3. And let me disassemble this little freaking torch. All right, so now that we got those done, let me get the wall that I wanted. Let's see if it'll let me build a half wall. It will. And before I build those half walls, let me see something else. Can I do a light onto those half posts? I can. All right, let me try something else now. Let's get rid of that. Let's demolish you. We haven't built it yet. And I'm wondering if I can put the old fence rails back. Yeah, structure. I can. All right. So now that we got those... Oh, I can't build this anymore now. Oh. All right, let's do this. Wonder why it won't let me build that. Let's get rid of this. You have to build them first, and then I can build these. Yeah, I can build them after they're built. But I gotta build the poles first. Yeah. All right. Let's get that away. All right. So if we do that, and let's build this. So that's all done. We're gonna have to redo it and put these posts in between each one. No, dude. And now I can put the lighting down. And now we can do stuff like this. I hope. All right, we can put one here. There we go. It won't let me put one on the corner, though. Probably because it's just, there's no room because the pole's in the way. All right, well, we can't get the corners, but we can get all the other ones. So let's get you away. And what do these take to build now, again? Glass. 10 electrical. 10 freaking electrical. How many wire? Yeah, 10 lot. Dude, man. All right, we're not going to build all of them. We're going to build a few, but let's build this one first. So we need an iron ingot, a glass, and 10 wire. Dude, 10 freaking wire. We can make wire. How's my stats looking? I forgot to check on that. We could probably use something to eat, but for right now, we'll keep working. All right, how much wire do we have? I want to get at least one of these done and connected. Well, we can do 2 lighting units. And I need glass. And we need iron. 2 iron ingots. All right, there's 3. Let's take 2 of those. And we got to make some glass. So what do we need for glass again? Where's the glass? Here we go. And we need 4 limestone, 2 stone, and 1 clay. Oop, wrong one. 4 limestone. So here's 15. 2 stones and a clay. Here's some clay. Let's take 5 stones. And we'll get all these over there. And let's see, glass. We can make 1, 2 glass. That's all we need. This is charging. Yep. Freaking raining out. There's Mary. Oh, do we have any spoiled food since we're here standing by this? No. I got to do some overhead protection for this thing, too, so I can use that furnace that's on the outside. How is this coming? We got nuggets in here. Let's take those out. Oh, we got some bricks and stones and stuff in here. All right, well, we're waiting on that glass. This one we're definitely going to do. So we just need the glass for that one, and we're going to do this one. All right, and we need the glass for that. There's all my wire. The iron. I still got those 4 steel on me, too. And let's take you while we're heading down. Get you off the floor here. And we'll put you down here. All right. Well, we got those planks. Let me use up the rest of those planks. While we're waiting on the glass. I should have just freaking stayed up here. The rain confused me. And we got to work on this some more because we got to redo all these. So this one's got to go. And now we got to get those little... yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll have to, it can't be helped. We're going to have to turn these. Let's do this one, too. Let's get rid of this one. I am getting my planks back. Our weight's almost gone, or full. Log into there. All right, well, we got the logs out of our inventory, so our weight's a little bit better now. Okay. There we go. Now, let's get those finished. Let me get that out of my hands. I want to put the railings down so that we can get those planks out of our inventory. But I need a few more logs first. And I want to check on the glass. Sounds like it's already done. Wrong one. Here we go. 2 glass. Nice. And let's grab 2 more logs. Oh, I knew it. Okay, let me store one. Okay, we can get 1 log. We can get one log. Let's do this one. And no, dude, I almost went over the rail. Let's try that rail again now. What the heck? Dude, snap in there. You know what? I'm gonna snap you in. Just like that. Oh, we got to build that other one first. All right, hold on. We screwed that up. Let's put you away. All right, we got to delete this first. We got to get these things built before we can do that. I forgot about that. All right, let's get those planks out of our inventory. Those are done. We got the glass. Let's put one in here. And was this the other one? Yeah. And now let's see. Power, battery table, connect. Switch, connect. Connect. All right, both of those are connected now. So let's get the lights on. I need another freaking switch upstairs. You know, I need to make a second switch. That's what I need to do for the top. That's what I'll do. Oh, I had the lights on. Oh, there we go. All right, now the lights are on. I should turn them off. But we're gonna do another switch. You know, that's working. And there we go. We got two up here working. And if we do the whole top like that, I think it'll look pretty cool. So that's what we're gonna work towards. In the meantime, let's get those lights off and let's get some more logs. Oh, I keep turning my thing. All right, let's turn those lights off. And let's do another switch. I want to do a switch up top. Well, I just want to put the blueprints down because I want to disconnect those lights. Because the only time we're going to need that switch is if we're going upstairs, you know, to the roof. So we can put a switch right here with that for that. I don't know if we have what it takes to build that, but we will find out. Here's the switch. We need 10 more freaking wire. There we go. All right. 10 wire. I think we have one. So let's make some. I guess we're working on power today. So let's see here. Wire. To make wire, we can make 3. And we're going to need more rubber. Or more copper, I should say. We got 9 right there. Let's get these over here. And we got 6 copper. That takes 6, I believe. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, we can make 2. So let's do that. And we've also got silver. We got 20 of those. There we go, 27. Nice. Iron. 10 iron. How much can we make of that? 3. All right, we'll get those crafting. If this runs out, then that's fine. At least we have enough stuff being made to not waste my stuff. All right, we got our first wire, and let's make a few more. And we'll come back to this in a second. Let's do 5 more. So that'll give me 7, 8, 9. We'll need one more after that. Let's just do that and see if we can finish all of those. That'll give me enough for another light, or for the switch. And we also needed plastic. Let's see here. I'll just take plastic. We still got to get those. Let me get those steel out of my inventory. I keep forgetting about those damn things, and they're heavy. I'll put the steel over here. All right, let me go see what we needed for that switch. We got to take that bag the rest of the way down. Sun's coming out. Nice. Okay, we got our plastic, and we got 9 wires, and we need 1 electric component. 9 wires. We got 1 more down in the chest. We're going to go back down anyway. But I figure if I get that switch done, then we can use that to control the lighting on the roof. All right, that is out, and we got those planks. Let me move these out of the way. There we go. I'll say, it sounds like it's done already. One more wire. Yeah, we got a long way to go on those. You know, a little bit of a wait. So let's get the other wire out of our chest, and then we're going to go upstairs and work on that stuff. And we need one of these. There we go. And that'll be that light switch. All right, there we go. We just need 7 more wire, and we'll have that light switch done. And I forgot to grab some freaking logs, because we do need that. We got the planks. And a good thing about it is we'll get planks back when we disassemble those other those other railings. There's 5. What's my weight looking like? 48. There's 2 more. 53. Let's put 1 back. And we're good. All right. Let's get these done. And let me disassemble all of these here. You know, we'll build some more of these... 4 more planks. 4 more planks. What are we looking at? Our weight's at 52. Yeah, we're overburdened. All right, now that we got those done, though, we can do those railings one more time over here. Should be this one right there. Let me do this one here first. Why is it so big? All right, I think that's the wrong one. I think that's the one I was using earlier. I just don't like how it's sitting there like that. Let's try it again. That's the guardrail, guardrail, guardrail. That's a different one. That's snap, but that's not what I want. Sounds like the stuff is done down below. It's a little screwy. They're supposed to snap in like, you know, with each other, but I did disconnect the snap in so I can line it up and place it myself. Just like that. All right, now let's see. We'll put one here and here. There we go. All right, now we got those out of the way. Okay, we can build that. Those are done. Get some of those planks out of our inventory. Let's try those sections again. There we go. Now I can get them to snap in. All right, and get that out of our hands. Still got a lot more to do, but now we got some railings coming up, and we can put more lighting up here once I get my hammer back out. See, I kind of want to do one at the top of the stairs here, but I think it's facing the wrong way. Yeah, I put one here. Is that backwards? Yeah. Why does it keep spinning around? And let's see if we can do one. I don't think I can do the corner one here. It just ain't going to let me because of the railings and stuff. I mean, we could do one here. Let's do one here at the top of the stairs. That way when we come up, you know, we can see going down too. And we'll leave those there for now. Let's get that out of our hands. All right. So we got out to there done. And how much more planks and stuff do we have on us? We got enough. Let's disassemble a few more. We don't have any more logs though, I don't believe. No, we do have 2 more logs. All right, let's get a few more of these done. And let's get this one. At least we didn't finish building these, so we can just get rid of these altogether. Ooh, we're out of... Why did that plank fall? That was weird. Let's get rid of this torch, too. Cloth. All right, that should be all of them. That's all the old ones. Let's get those shorty... where are we at? Yeah, let's get some of these done so that I can get that log out of my inventory. Oh, so I can move faster, yeah. There we go. All right, those are all the logs. Let's get those out. And we're out of logs. Okay. So we need to get those built, and then we can build the other... What is that right there? Drop my cloth. Okay, let's get back down there and see how much wire we have left so we can get those switches done. That's still running. But we need to get some of this stuff out already. We need more logs. Let's get this out. That's stick. And let's get the extra stuff that we picked up from those, that stuff. All right, not too much. Our weight's at 47 though. Let me get those arrows out. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, but we need to start getting those planks out by putting them in the stuff. 57. Let's do this. Actually, I have a better idea. There's 10 logs. We're going to just carry that up like that. That way we're not going to be overburdened. 6 more wire. Let's get this last one, and then we should be able to finish that light switch. And just in case, I think it might be short, I'm going to make one more. I just don't want to take a chance of me, like, going up there and be like, dude, I need one more. At least it's crafting. If not, I can always use it for another one later. All right, we got our logs. Let's get up top. Let's put them down here and check this. It is done. Okay, great. All right, so let's... this is going to be number 2. All right, that's logs. That's number 2. It's turned on. Let me turn it off, and let me set these to that. So let's hear switch, connect, switch 2. And there's the lights for up here. Okay, awesome. We can control them from right here. It was expensive to do that, but you know, with the electronic parts and the wires and stuff. But not with the electronic parts, with the wires. But and we needed to get it done. All right, let's get her over here. We're gonna do all these little. Now that we can't move too fast, let's start getting you fixed. There's 3 logs. We only need 2 more. And we're still overburdened. Damn. All right. Well, that's 5. We used 5. Not bad. So let's get these back downstairs. We're not going to need them. The rest of it will be just planks. And everything's been demolished, so we have no more new planks coming back. We may need to craft some more, but for right now, we're just going to put these away. Oh, I don't forget about them. All right. What's my weight? 51. Okay, we can carry those too. Nice. All right, so we got a little bit more lighting done. We got some more lighting on the roof. We finally got the top here now kind of fixed the way we needed, the way I wanted to. With the good rails and all that stuff. All right, let's put some... oh, man. So let's put some of this in place. And we wanted this one. Yep, there we go. Nope. Nice. All right, those are all done. Let's get you out of my hands, and now we can just build these. Oh, we got it all done. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I wonder how much... We have 10 planks left over. All right, we got all those done. That is nice. Now I can put down the blueprints for the other lighting that I want to do, because we are going to do all these lighting here, you know, eventually. And we got ones on there. And it's going to be a lot, but I want to do it. I think it'll look cool. Damn, this thing keeps getting spun around. All right. Those are the lights we're going to do. It's going to be like a freaking... It's going to be blinding, but you're going to see it from a distance. And once we get it all built, we're going to take off at nighttime, and you'll be able to see how easy it's going to be for me to land. I don't have them too tall, so it's easy to get in and out. And I've got rails, so I don't go launch myself over the top. And we got 2 of them that are already done. Let's attach this one here. That's on switch 1. Let's put you on switch 2 as well. And then each one that we build, we're going to need to put on switch 2. And we're going to start with this one. And you are off. All right, what do we got for food? I'm sure I'm pretty freaking hungry. We haven't been messing around with that too much. Let's cook that up. Let's cook that up. They're about in the red. All right. Let's eat these. I saw that was in the yellow, but we saved it a little bit. All right, and this one here is carbs, protein. Nice. And we definitely need to wash up too. I just noticed how filthy I was. And we'll get some water. Good to go. All right. And we have planks on us still, I believe. Yeah, we got a few planks. We'll just put them back into the saw bench. We got all that done up top. I'm happy. Yeah, we'll get those out of there for now. This is still going. We're still crafting stuff. We got 2 more iron. Nice. Let's get all these out. I'll put them all over here for now. Nice. Okay, now about this thing outside here. You know, originally I put rails, but I may put walls right here. Let's try that. We've been doing wall building today anyway. You might as well stick with that theme. So we'll get rid of these rails here. And here I think we're going to put actual, like, walls. Let me get over top of this thing so I can freaking see. Yeah, I think we're going to put walls with a roof on it. That way I can, yeah, here we go. Nice. That way we can put a roof on it and we can use it when it's raining out. We may even go all the way to here. Let's do this. Yeah, let's take this one down. Originally, this was going to be as high as the base went, and I wanted to be able to run around, you know, and do things on the outside and look down if I was being attacked. But we got the top part too, you know. And I do want the rails here, but I think over here we're going to do it a little bit different. So let's get that back out. Let's get some. We need some beams now. So let's get some of these in place. There's one in there. We may have one here because I got that wall section. I don't know if I needed a beam for that. We can't put one in there. I wonder if I can put a wall section without a beam being right there. Oh, dude, I can't put these in here either. What the hell? What happened? Oh, dude. It'll go in there. Let me try something. Let me try this. Maybe there's not. Oh, there's nothing underneath. There's nothing underneath. That's why. I don't have the support. Okay, understood. Let's try a wall. Solid wall. We can build one here. That's a start. And we can build one there. All right, that's all we need. For now, I hope. So let's put that away. What do we need here for 8 planks and 2 sticks? All right, we need 4 sticks. Okay. Oh, we got the beam. We never even did the freaking beam. All right, hold on. I didn't realize that. I guess I don't need that, but I'll build it anyway just because it looks weird. There we go. So now it's got some support, a little bit of support. But in order for us to get a roof on there, we definitely will need support. So let's do the... No, dude. I don't know if I'll be able to get a ceiling on here without... Ooh. I mean, I can, but I mean, not really. Not the way it's supposed to be. We don't have a support beam here. You know, let me try. I have an idea. I have another idea. Let's build that there. Let's get a log. I can build it from up top. And then we can put a beam on there above it. Nice. Okay, with that in place... Oh, dude, come on. There we can put one right there. All right, that's all we need. And then we should be able to attach the top stuff to it. Hope it's just one beam to get... or one log to get this done. All right, nice. So with that in place, now we can do the beam going across. Maybe, hopefully. Okay. Can we do the other one? No, we can't do that. Can I do a little bit longer one? I can, but there's nothing here to attach it to. I don't think. Damn. All right. It was worth the try. Let's get that built. Oh, dude, what the hell? I almost went off the ledge. Okay, we're not quite out of logs yet, but we're getting close. Okay, and now with that in place, now that that's done... Let's try the ceiling piece again. Or the floor. Okay, we can build it. Oh, we can build that one too. Perfect. No, I don't need that one. So let's get that away. And for here, we need 8 planks and 4 sticks. I don't think I have any more planks in here. Oh, we got 10. That's only going to build one of them, though. How many more logs do we have? There's 2 more. Okay. Nice. It's a slow process, but that's how I build. There we go. That's done. 2 planks. We need more planks. We need 4 more sticks. But see, with that now in place and this one in place, and I'll put something here so I can still like not fall off the ledge, but maybe the half walls so I can look over. But this way I should be able to use this and it not be put out by the rain. And I built this one here just to be certain. I would build something more here. I can enclose it right here maybe. If I did like a half wall and just put it right there, that'd be cool. I don't think it'll let me do that though. Can I put a Dude, can I put a regular wall in there? I really didn't want to do that at first, but it may be necessary. I can. But I want to get it a little bit off. I can build another wall on top of that wall. Oh, crap. I got an idea. First, let's get this in place. Yeah, we can build this, and that way it's definitely enclosed from the rain. Oh, that's awesome. It's coming along. How many more planks we got left? All right, we got our planks. That's enough to do one more. We need more sticks. Okay, so that's done. We need 6 more planks and 2 more sticks. Let's get that wall done too. 6 more planks. Oh, those are the last 2 logs. Well, we're gonna make planks. We're not gonna use the logs for anything else. Because if we only did 1 log, we'd only get 4, planks, and we need 6. All right, sticks are done. That'll be done, and now we can look at the other part that I was talking about. If I build these little shorty ones like we did, oh, we can't. We cannot because there's no support. All right, we're stuck doing the railing, but that's fine too. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, we can do that, and now we'll just have to put them back. Or, rebuild them. But now we should be able to come over here, and even if it's raining out, we should be able to utilize this one just like we do this one. I mean, I could probably put it right here. I wonder if it's can you move these? No. All right, well, let's get this out of the way. We need to get that back into the vehicle. Let's do that. I want to check on those the wheat that I'm growing too. And we'll check on the dudes while we're down here. Make sure they're keeping busy. How much fuel do we have left in here? 10.6 liters. It's enough for a short trip and not much more. All right. It's harvest yield 20. It says it matured, so I'm going to harvest it. And now we've got 3 pieces of wheat. And our skill went up in, I believe, in farming. Agriculture. Yeah, we're at level 3, but, we still need to get that work done. While we're here, let's take a look at this stuff. How's the water? We're at 430. We'll go ahead and pump the water just to get that back up. 2 of them are using that stuff now, so it'll go down a little quicker. Warehouse. We got 9 silver. I'll take it. Oh, that's the rest of that wall. I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, we were able to use the other part of that rock to get the other beam on there, so that worked out. And we could do the same thing on all 4 of the sides if we needed to. And we got this to build. But that'll be another episode. Today we wanted to work on that top part. And let's close you up. All right, how are we looking? Got our planks done. See if we can get that wall finished. Done. All right, looks good. I mean, it's a little off-centered, but that's fine. I think the workbench was in the way, or this bench was in the way where I couldn't put it right there. But, I mean, that'll work too. And that should keep the rain out, and we can utilize that now. And I saw that there was a potential for me to put something on top of here. So I thought that was a great idea. Because I think I initially tried a railing, and it wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, I tried putting a railing like this, and it wouldn't let me do it. And It'll let me do one here. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Wait a minute. We can't really get to here. Well, actually, we can. We can now. Let's not put that one in there. Let's try the other one. Actually, that's where it needs to be. Do they have one that's all 4? You know what? I can put these up top, I think. No, it was a wall. It was a wall set. Let's do the half wall. Oh, it wasn't working. Yeah, I could do a full freaking wall right here. So I guess you can do to a certain height. I'm going to do that. You know, let's do one with a window. At least then I can see what's going on. Maybe they got a better one that's like wider. Yeah, I mean, we can do this one. And at least that way we can see straight out. Not that I'm going to see much. And then we can do something here. Oh, dude, I almost went off the ledge again. Let's get the railings on this one again. Or try to. There we go. Now with that wall there, that'll look better. And this, if nothing else, this gives us another little place to come out and do like observation. A deck down. This is the deck base. No, I'm kidding. And while we're here, let's get this done. This is silver. There we go. We'll get that smelted down. Our food is good. The base is coming along. It's just a lot of work. A lot of me running around work. And let's do this. Let's take those seeds that we had brought back. Now that we got that stuff, you know, matter of fact, we forgot about that. I want to put that wheat into the refrigerators just so it doesn't spoil. You know, matter of fact, we can turn that into what we need to right now. Because for here, we need 3 wheat. So let's make one. There you go. And we'll get another fermented alcohol for another future project. So we don't need to go back upstairs to get that. And let's get our farming seeds now. So the cotton seeds, we're not going to really grow cotton. The corn, the herb, I want to save those. We'll take the berry. No, let's take those two. These we'll save. We got 4, 5, 6 seeds that I'm going to try to plant and dig up just to get my skill, you know, raised a little bit. There we go. Agriculture, raising skill proficiency. There's 2. Let's do all 4 of these and see what we're looking at. Okay. Now let's take a look at my agriculture. It's very little. It moved, but it's very little. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep doing this to use this stuff up and work on our skills. But that's all we're going to be doing for that today. And we got to get more logs. We got to get more trees so we can build out on this stuff. And apparently I could build here too, but I got to build this first, I think, is what I was told. So let's try that. We got 8 logs. Let me grab an axe. I want to grab 1 tree really quick. We're going to try that. That's pretty good. Let's put the bow here. Both the axes are pretty decent. I was going to try to take one that had more damage to it, but that's fine. Trees keep getting further away. Let's just grab 1, and we'll come right back. Okay, 10 logs. Let's, yeah, you chop away. Let's get this stairway done and see if I can put another one in. What? I can't put there's no load-bearing structure. Oh, I got to have the wall built first. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? All right, now that I got that, I need 4 more freaking logs. Dude. All right, let's go get another tree, then we'll try it again. All right. Man, that base looks like something out of the freaking Munsters or the Addams Family. The way that all the rails and stuff, and it's weird. That looks cool, though. I kind of like it. It's got its own character. All right, now that that's done, no, dude. I should be able to put the blueprints. I'm hoping I'll be able to put the blueprints down for the next section. Wooden stairs foundation. Oh, see, that's what I thought I'd be able to do. Put a set of stairs right there. Okay, it's not going to let me do it. I can do one right here. Let me see. Wooden stairs outdoor. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird to let me put it here, like the green. I'll just put it like right here. Be like, you know what? That's your stairs. But when I try to snap it in, it don't work. I wonder if I can lower it and see if it'll. Let's try that. Dude, look at this. It ain't perfect. There's a little gap, but it works. I think we're going to go with that. How much log? Do I have any logs left? I got 6. Of course, I need 2 freaking more. Let's grab 2 more because I want to see how that works. Okay, I got a couple trees this time. I don't want to make 2 trips, but I want to try to build both of these and see how that looks. So let's get you down. Oh, what are you doing? Put that away. There we go. All right, that's not bad. I mean, it's a little lip, but it doesn't stop me. It doesn't get me caught up on it or nothing, and it worked the way I wanted to. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm overburdened again. All right, let's drop you down. I only needed 2 logs. That's why. Hold on. Yeah, I'll finish this one up too. There we go. I mean, it's not really needed there, but I figure what the hell. Maybe it'll keep somebody from getting stuck. Ooh, I can get up on the roof of his house. Maybe? No. Not bad. Oh, what the hell? I guess he's got some shoulder problems, all that pickaxe swinging. That's funny. Yeah, we got I got 8 logs on me. I think we need to... Yeah. We probably got to build the one on the bottom first. Yeah. So once that's built, we can build that one. And we've got more floor sections being done. All right, nice. We'll keep this. We'll keep expanding on this because I want to put more facilities here and just loop it around. You know, in a like an L shaped around here. Like we got our house, we got our facilities, we got our workstation there. They got their houses, and we're gonna put like the nightclub and the pub and whatever else is there. We're gonna build all that. But I think in the meantime, we're gonna wrap this episode up right here. I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Next episode, we're going to go out and do some looting. I need more wire. I need more electronic parts. We got a lot of more stuff that we want to build. I think next episode, we're going to hit that area right there. It's not too far, so we won't spend much gas. And all that stuff has to be back by now. So we'll go clear that place out. But in the meantime, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.